Hey guys, this is Sam with Ready, Set, Go. Welcome to the video. Wanted to take a quick minute today to tell you guys about how I start my research with any stock within a given day. The first place I start is on Google Finance. I believe it's a great tool, obviously free, and it does give you a good breakdown of what's trending as well as news articles from a lot of great resources. Los Angeles Times, Boston.com, NASDAQ website themselves. So if you scroll down to the middle of the page, you'll kind of get a trends chart here. You'll be able to see what stocks have made some big moves today by price, market cap, and volume. When it comes to dividend stocks in particular, usually they are the larger market cap stocks, so I do like to stay in this section and kind of see what were the gainers and what were the losers for the day. After that, after you select one, looks like JP Morgan Chase went up 1% today. Seems like a fairly good bet, considering the financial industry has been down for the last 5-6 years. So the recession might be a buying opportunity there. So I'll pull it back a little, look at the 5-year trend chart, see how the dividend's been growing from 5 cents to 5 to 30. Obviously, after the financial recession started in 2008, 2009, a lot of the banks were not allowed to pay out dividends. The Department of Justice actually stopped that until recently they've been allowed to grow their dividends again. So after that, I jump on over to Options House. This is my brokerage firm of choice. They actually have 475 trades, so I feel like they are a great place for new dividend investors to start. I personally started here myself, and they give you some great options for once you get a little bit more advanced, you can get into the options trading, buying and selling puts and calls, which probably shouldn't get into right away, but Options House makes it very easy, and if you start here, it has everything you need to grow your investment portfolio. I actually have an affiliate link down in the bottom, so if you guys are thinking about trying it out, please use that to sign up, and I do get a little bit of a kickback for making these videos. So let's go back to JP Morgan. So once you go to Options House, you can jump right into the Research tab. It gives you a great high-level outlook on each individual stock. A little bit more so than Google Finance. I mean, Google Finance is great. They do provide the financials right away, but they don't kind of give you the calendar of events. They do have the news and these some of the technical analysis that is involved in once you find a stock to really dig deep into. You do want to take a look at the put call ratio, the pivot stops. All of this is going to help you get a more complete picture before you actually do purchase a stock. That's why doing your research in Options House is, in my opinion, a little bit better than using Yahoo Finance or Google Finance. So once you're in here, you can go back to the snapshot, take a look at their ex-dividend date. Looks like it was July 1st. So you kind of know they're nearing their next quarterly earnings release. Since it is September right now, you're also going to see that they have a 2.7 dividend yield, very healthy. Looks like analysts are not too thrilled about it. Again, you should always take analyst opinions to heart. They are, especially with these financial stocks, they are a little bit more bearish right now. But if you look at short interest, 0.96, always good to see that. Then you can go ahead and jump on into some of the more technical analysis. I usually look at the put call ratio. Usually when calls outpace the puts, that just means it's a more bullish trend outlook, considering the fact that more people are putting out calls than puts. So take a look at that for sure, and then you can always jump into the trading strategies. Remember though, all trading strategies, all these indicators, they're all lagging indicators. It's based on financial data in the past. So you can never predict the stock market. Timing is nearly impossible 100% of the time. But these indicators do give you an idea of the overall trend. After these dips, some of these indicators do provide you with a fairly good outlook on what might happen to how the other traders are how the institutional traders are playing this stock. These institutional traders can actually move these stocks by quite a large margin. So when you do catch their ride up, that's when you know that you're not being the fool that's getting caught behind them as soon as they start selling and the price drops. So always a good idea to take a look at this. There's a bunch of them. One thing you should keep in mind though is they've been not presently active and then they have been active. So the ones that are currently, according to these indicators, the ones that are going off, they will be listed at the top. Well, that's about it, guys. Those are the first couple steps that I take when analyzing any stock throughout the given day. From this point, you can always dive a little bit deeper. At that point, it comes down to financial fundamental analysis. You jump on over to the financials tab, which requires a little bit more in-depth explanation, which I will get into in later videos. But all these steps are how you truly analyze a stock before you actually start to, actually pull the trigger on it. You should have a watch list of 10 to 15 stocks that, JP Morgan meets all your criteria, add it to your watch list down here. And, that's how you start building a idea of how these individual companies and stocks react to market movements, to react to sentiment, react to news, and that'll help you time when you want to actually get into the stock in the future. Well, that's about it, guys. Thank you guys for watching the video. I will continue to make these. Keep checking back. If you haven't had a chance to, please subscribe to my channel to get updates on these videos. Thank you guys again for watching. Peace.